Bold and the Beautiful spoilers reveal that a heartbreaking and tragic storyline is about to unfold as Taylor faces an incurable illness, and her final moments could be the emotional highlight of the story. Taylor, who has been at the center of many romances and controversies over the years, is facing imminent death due to an incurable disease. This puts her in a difficult position to make a decision about her future. Taylor, who has repeatedly stood between Ridge and Brooke, this time not out of love, but for her own survival. However, the story takes an unexpected turn as Taylor's illness changes the relationships around her, and Taylor initially tries to keep her health condition a secret. She doesn't want to be a burden to anyone, especially Ridge, with whom she maintains a complicated relationship. Although Taylor had previously stated that she had no intention of interfering with Ridge and Brooke's lives, her silence about her illness had only added to the tension in her mind. Taylor's seemingly innocent meetings and conversations with Ridge had all masked the pain and vulnerability she didn't want anyone to know. Taylor's keeping the secret longer seemed to help her maintain her strong image, but at the same time, it also made the situation worse. The truth would eventually come out, and when it did, it would not only shock Ridge, but also put him in a heartbreaking situation. When Taylor could no longer hide her illness, Ridge discovered the truth in a surprising and inevitable way. He was completely shocked, because this was the woman who had been through so much with him, and now she was facing death with no way to save her. Ridge, who was still in a relationship with Brooke, could not stand aside when he knew that Taylor needed him at this time. He decides that no matter how things have changed between him and Taylor, he will be there for her in the short time he has left. In an emotional conversation, Ridge can only tell Taylor that he hopes she stays longer, that he can't imagine life without her. In response, Taylor wipes away tears, knowing that she can't do that she doesn't have much time left. Faced with the situation of not being able to save Taylor from death, Ridge is faced with a difficult decision as to whether he can reunite with Taylor, even if only for the last moments of her life. It is not an easy choice, because it means he has to temporarily leave Brooke. Ridge is pushed into a difficult position, deciding that he will do anything to make Taylor feel loved and happy in her final days. Ridge and Brooke's relationship has gone through many ups and downs, and this time is no exception. When Ridge reveals that he will be marrying Taylor on his deathbed, Brooke is strongly against it. She cannot accept that her man will marry another woman, even if it is only out of pity. However, over time, Brooke begins to understand that this is not about her, but about Taylor, a woman on the brink of death who needs to have some happiness before leaving this life. Brooke's objections gradually fade as she witnesses the suffering that Taylor is going through. She realizes that sometimes it is right to give up her own interests and allow others to have some peace. Brooke knows that Ridge will come back to her after Taylor passes away, and that is what she must accept in this moment. Finally, a tragic but emotional wedding takes place. Ridge, with a heavy heart, stands next to a weakening Taylor. The two exchange final promises in an atmosphere filled with tears and regret. This is not a wedding of lovers with hope for the future, but a wedding of two people holding hands, walking into death. Taylor has a last bit of peace, knowing that she was loved until the end, while Ridge faces the inevitable loss. Although heartbreaking, this wedding is Ridge and Taylor's way of closing a long and dramatic chapter in their lives. When Taylor dies, Ridge will return to Brooke, but Taylor's memory will forever remain in his heart. It all starts when Sheila and Luna have a private meeting, and from there, a new possibility appears. Sheila, an unpredictable and troubled character, seems to see herself in Luna's situation. Sheila has experienced many ups and downs in her life, including being accused of murder and living a stressful life, struggling with the consequences of her cruel actions. Because of this, Sheila seems to sympathize with Luna, a young girl facing serious charges related to Tom's death. Luna is being charged with murder, but is she really guilty? That remains an open question, but it is clear that Luna is in great danger. If convicted, her life will end in prison. However, the presence of Sheila could change everything, with Sheila's experience holding many secrets to escape the murder charges she has faced. Sheila is not someone to be defeated easily, and she has proven that she can survive many seemingly impossible situations. The big question is why Sheila decides to help Luna. Is Luna not just a troubled young girl in Sheila's eyes, but also a chance for Sheila to turn her life around? Sheila has done many wrong things in her past, and perhaps this is her way of seeking redemption, or simply seeking control in a dangerous situation. Another reason could come from Sheila's past with Tom. If Tom is still alive and Sheila didn't kill him, he would most likely want the best for his daughter, and Sheila understands that. Sheila probably feels a responsibility to help Luna because she knows that Tom wouldn't want his daughter to suffer such terrible consequences. This creates a strong emotional drive for Sheila, making her an unexpected but also terrifying ally for Luna. Sheila has a formidable track record when it comes to getting away with murder. She has been through many seemingly hopeless situations, but somehow, Sheila always finds a way to escape the charges. She has become adept at manipulating the legal system and finding loopholes to protect herself. This makes the audience wonder, could Sheila use these skills to help Luna get out of prison? Sheila knows how to use connections and information to achieve her goals. She may be willing to risk everything to ensure Luna's freedom, and with her experience, Sheila may be able to get Luna out of prison before we know it. This creates a tense situation, as everyone knows that Sheila never does anything without her own benefit. However, things are not so simple. Deacon may be the one to thwart this plan. Deacon has always tried to keep his distance from Sheila's illegal activities, but can he stop her from helping Luna, who is accused of Tom's murder? Deacon has good reason to be concerned. If Sheila is found to be interfering in Luna's case, it will not only endanger her, but also their relationship. Deacon is not one to confront the legal system, and he knows that letting Sheila help Luna could make the situation worse. However, if Sheila can really save Luna, will Deacon accept and support her decision? Sheila and Luna, with two different pasts but facing the same danger, are they a perfect couple? The answer may not be simple. Sheila, who has lived a life full of intrigue and cruelty, can become a mentor for Luna in this difficult situation. She can teach Luna how to fight and survive in a dangerous world. But this also puts Luna in a dangerous situation because Sheila is not a trustworthy person. In the end, the cooperation between Sheila and Luna can create a dramatic and unexpected plot. Luna, with the help of Sheila, can find a way to escape the murder charge, but will that really bring her freedom or just push her into the spiral of other intrigues? The audience will have to wait and see whether this combination will bring salvation or just make the situation worse.